That's weird. Where the hell am I live at? It's showing that I'm not live. That is weird. Oh, wait. Is it showing that I'm live now? That's weird. Hold on. It's showing that I'm live, but it's not really showing exactly where I'm live, though. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I think it's good. Is it good now, y'all? Let me know if it's good now. I don't know. For some reason, it's like I see it on my phone, but then when you click it, it doesn't look like I'm live in that area. So that's a little bit difficult. That's a little bit different. Let me, okay, now it looks like it. Okay, there we go. How y'all liking the thumbnail? How are y'all liking the thumbnail, by the way? Hey, what is up, Ramp Rowdy? What is up? What is up? I'm wondering how that thumbnail is looking. So let me go back here. Okay, here we go. So our goal, our sub goal, by the way, I need to go and end up changing because, hey, listen, we've completed it. We completed that sub goal. So I gotta end it. We're gonna be doing a new sub goal now because we're almost at 1,440, I believe, or 540. So I think my new sub goal is gonna be 550. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're already at 540, or about to be at 540, my bad. 550, 39. Then we're gonna go 00, 2026. Oh, 16 is crazy, 2026. Okie doke. And it disappeared. I don't know why my sub goal disappeared. All I did was edit it. Okay, we're good. I don't know why my Streamlabs is moving a little bit funky. Last but not least, before we end up jumping into this, into getting my certification, right? We're gonna achieve this together. I need to go and get the link. You already know the T. I need to go and get the link, and I need to go and share this on Discord. It was crazy though, because my Discord in the beginning used to be very active, but then I don't know what happened. It just kind of stopped being active. And I don't know if it was my fault, because maybe I should have been more interactive in here. But hey, it is all good. So let me go paste it there. And then last but not least, gotta do my Instagram, because I don't know if people be waiting on my Instagram post at all. I don't know if people click the damn link. But live link. And then we should be good for now. That should be the outreach. And then I'm going to have this phone up for right now. Well, I guess they're both going to be, yeah, we're going to have this phone up. So let's go and jump right into this. I just want to make sure, is it popping up on my main screen that I'm live? Because I don't want it to be like you can't see the live stream. Okay, you should be able to see it. So then let me go to the account. Let me go to live. But it's weird because it still shows that there's something upcoming. But when I click it, it's showing that this is the live. That doesn't make sense. I mean, granted, it's popping up, so maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. What is up, Ramp Rowdy? What is up? So let's go to the new live screen. Actually, one second, because there was something I do have to fix on the live screen. Because I was just trying to... I don't know why my Streamlabs is moving so slow. Like, I'm clicking stuff, and then nothing is changing. So I can't even go to the live stream. He said you could see me. Thank you. That is good to know. That is good to know. I'm trying to edit a different screen right now, though, but it won't even show me. It won't even show me it, so that's different. But it will go like this. Alright, so then I guess that's fine. So we're already here at the screen I was trying to get to. I did want to be able to make, like, my Cash App a little bit more clearer. I'm not going to be, of course, I'm not going to be sitting here begging people to donate. If y'all want to donate, y'all could donate. What I'm probably going to do is move the day up here, though. So it could be like day 150, and then so this could be here a little bit more clearer. Or maybe I can move it back here because it's a little bit smaller. Day 158. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I'm just trying to set this up. Now, let me go here to go get started to get the certification. You said, I found your channel randomly appearing on my suggestions. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. YouTube is doing its thing then. Thank you for clicking on the video, though. So off live, and then I found you are a fellow web dev learner. Hey, that's what's up, man. Yes, I'm trying to learn web development. I want to learn web development as like a little side hustle, just to get a couple of extra bucks. I don't want it to be nothing too crazy. And I plan on getting way deeper in tech. I love learning about tech And yes, this is going to be back to our new live screen. I think I like this screen a little better than the other one. But it says your next regular expression will match strings like stock alert. Declare a stock variable, which we got to do const, and then we got to go stock regex, of course. And then we got to assign it a regular expression that will match the string stock alert. Remember to make it case sensitive and add it to your deny list array. So I'm assuming, I don't know if they want me to do stock alert like this and then put the I, but then it's saying add it to your deny list. Oh. I'm like, what are they talking about deny list? So they want me to add this inside of here. Perfection. Oops. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm just clicking everything that's wrong. All right, there we go. We got that correct. On to the next. I'm probably not going to end up trying to rebuild this project at all, but because normally when I do a project on Free Code Camp, I tend to go and try to rebuild it. So I don't want to do that today. I mean, not today, but with this specific project, because I feel like most of it is like behind the scenes work. It's kind of corny. I want to be able to build something truly with JavaScript. So like your free regex, update your stock regex to replace the E and the O with the character classes to match the letter and the corresponding number. But what number? So E would be 3, O could be 0. So then we got to basically erase this and then go O 0. And I think this should be it. And then we got to erase this and then go E3. And I think that should be it. And basically what we just did there was we're replacing the E to possibly be used as a 3. Same thing with the O to be used as a 0. Because I guess when it comes to spam mail, sometimes they'll do that or something like that. I'm not too positive exactly why we are doing it this way, but that's something I should have took a note of. But we're almost done with this project. Next, update your S and T characters to match 5 and 7. What the hell? S and T? Oh, okay, you know what? I mean, 7 for a T is kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use a T to represent a 7. I mean, use a 7 to represent a T. Now, I've definitely seen a 5 be used for an S. That makes quite sense. Oh, maybe it needs to be uppercased. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. S and T characters, it says 5, 7, 0, 3, or 7. How is this not right? Oh, there's another T. My fault. I'm like, what are we talking about? So we gotta go T7. And then that should be it. Perfection. On to the next. By the way, this is regex, one of the hardest things to ever learn when it comes to JavaScript. It honestly sucks. Truly. It honestly sucks. But let's keep this going. Let's keep this pushing. Oh, I should have went live at 3:30. I just realized going live at 3 is kind of crazy. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Normally, I go live around 12 p.m. EST, by the way. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It'd be super dope to come join this journey. So character classes can take more than 2 characters. Replace your A character that matches, or with a character class that matches A, at, or for. Ooh, okay, so let's go. So we're going A, at, or for is simply where that goes. You could put more characters in there, but how many? It says more than 2 characters, so can you go forever? I'm wondering. So this allows that to be that way. So using the same syntax, update the C to match C, this, that, and the third. So we only have one C here. Let's just close it for now. We're going to go C. Hit them with this. Hit them with this. I don't understand why any of these would be used as a C. But you know what? Maybe I'm incorrect. I did it. Should match stock alert. Stock. Did I not do that? Oh, for some reason it added the closing tag, I think. Or maybe they want me to close it because they said see this. Oh wait, and then this one also has the closing tag. Oops. It says it takes many long times to reach there. It takes many long time to reach there. Oh no, facts. Finally, allow your regex to match whole words like you did with free regex. What do you mean change my regex to match whole words? What are we saying? Yeah, no, I'm confused. Unless they're talking about the S. Okay, yeah, they are talking about the S. Then they should have just said that, honestly. So I think we're putting the S here. And then... Is that it? No, you need the capturing. Should use a non-capturing. Your regex should use a non-capturing group to match S or this. Your stock regex should use a second non-capturing group. And it should use this. Your stock regex should not match hand stock alert time and blah blah blah. So the only thing I can think of is maybe we don't touch this. We leave this open. And they want me to do something where, and I'm not sure. I think they want me to do something like this. Just straight up copy and paste that because I'm not going to remember none of that. And then it's a little bit different on this side. And so do that at the end. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, I was going to say because I'm like, I'm not going to remember how exactly they want me to write that. That's something I do got to look a little bit more into. Your final regular expression will look for strings like dear friend, so declare a dear regex. Okay, so we're just going crazy. I mean, honestly, the more they make me use regex, though, I feel like the better I get at it. But it definitely is its own breed. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely is its own breed. So we gotta go dear friend now. So now we gotta get, if I can spell friend. Oh, I did. I thought I spelled it incorrect. So let's go dear regex, and then we're going to put a comma, add that in the deny list. And it should be case sensitive. Oops, I forgot about the I. Let's keep this pushing. If you're new here, man, hit that subscribe button. We were actually really close to hitting 1,500 and I believe 40. I'm not sure if we hit it yet. Let me go and check. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. But really close at hitting 1,540. We're at 1,538, which is what's up. So to put everything you have learned together, update your dear regex to map the vowels to the corresponding numbers. Note that I should match 1 and also match the pipe symbol and to match words. Okay, hold on. So I should match 1 and this symbol. Okay, that's all I remember. That's all I remember. Oh, and they want me to do all of them. Okay, I got this. Hold on. Wait, stop. I know exactly what to do. So we got E3, and then A is A at, and I forgot the other one. Damn it. What was the other one? Oh, 4. Okay. R, I don't think has one. I think E, oh, I thought I saw a bug, bro. Okay, E3, try again. That might be it. Oh, I messed up. Where else? Oh, and they want me to do the before and after thing. Okay, we gotcha. I should have read some more. Where's this one at? Right here. Copy and paste. And then that should be good. We finished that right there. Become a supporter. Oh, okay, so we finished the spam filter. I honestly don't even know what it was. All I know is that they just wanted me to learn about regex, which I honestly think was very helpful for understanding a little bit more into regex. Honestly, some of it, though, was just off of memorization. We have not tackled any of these projects. I plan on doing that towards the end. But we are so close to getting to the next project and really close to getting to be able to claim this certification. So that's super dope. When I get to about 30 minutes in, I think we're 15 minutes in right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and practice actually trying to learn some code in my visual code for this project that I want to do. So I have some plans that I want to go and target. So here we're going to learn basic algorithmic thinking by building a number sorter. I don't know why that was like a tongue twister. So in computer science, there are fundamental sorting algorithms that all developers should learn. In this number sorter project, you'll learn how to implement and visualize different sorting algorithms like bubble sort, selection sort, and insertion sort, all with JavaScript. So this project will help you understand the fundamental concepts behind these algorithms and how you can help them to sort numerical data in web applications. So it's about 45 steps, so that should be quite simple. Yikes. So what is my input? I don't even know. Let's go 90, 904, and then 33. What is this doing? Is it sorting from like small to big? So if I go 1, actually, let's go 8. Let's go 1, and then let's go 6, and then 5. So I'm assuming it's just going, okay, yeah, so it's just putting it in order. That actually is gonna be difficult. No, yeah, because Zeke Carter, you're like, it actually looks like it's hard. Actually, I agree. At first, I was like, this should be easy. As soon as I clicked into it and realized we're sorting numbers, how the hell am I? Oh, and then 5-5. I was gonna say, wondering. Okay, so that's pretty sick. But damn, that's gonna be something else. So they're gonna be teaching us something new, of course. Obviously, right now it doesn't work. So let's get right up into this. We're gonna have to go const sort button, and then we're gonna have to go equals document dot get element by ID, and then we're gonna have to oh my gosh, open it, close it, and then they want me to put in sort in here. Okay, I've never, oh no, I'm tripping. I'm like, I've never done this before. It's like we're just declaring a variable. What am I talking about? All right, so they want me to go const, and they want me to do an arrow function here. So let's go sort or arrow syntax. My bad. Let's try to use the right vocabulary here. I'm sure people would know exactly what I'm talking about though. And then we're gonna go equals, drop this down, and I don't know if this is going to be one of those things called implicit return, but they haven't talked about it yet. So let's just go event and continue that to the next. So you will be using this as an event listener. It says big respect for streaming your web dev journey live. Takes courage to learn in public. Keep going. You're inspiring many of us. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. But no, yes, honestly, it definitely in the beginning. I think I started streaming live in like in July. Sorry. So almost about to be 2 months, or has it been 2 months? I don't even know. And at first it was scary, but the more you get used to it, you kind of understand what type of comments are going to come, how to like not really take it to heart, or how to respond correctly. So it's really nice. Thank you all so much for the support though. Thank you so much. So because buttons associated with form element submit by default, you need to prevent the behavior. So call event dot. Okay, we got this. Wait, honestly, I think they're just straight up telling me to copy and paste. That's all I hear. Copy and paste. We don't gotta type it. They got that for us. Okay, hey, they did it. So to test your code as you write it, mount an event listener to your sort button element. It should listen for the click event and take sort input array as the callback. Mount an event, oh, okay, I'm like, what are we doing? So we're doing sort button dot, oops, got to uppercase. Honestly, I did not need to erase everything, but it's honestly just stuck in me to just do that. Okay, so we're gonna go add event. Bro, my uppercases are just trash. I gotta go slower. That's the problem. So event listener, close that out, and we're going click. If I can put these in quotes, comma, and then take sort input array, which I honestly could have just copied and pasted. It says JavaScript is somehow complicated. No, definitely. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the more you do it, like, it becomes a little bit easier, but I feel like I always get to that point where I may be able to do like the beginning part. I could declare the variables. I know exactly what functions I need to do, but then it's like I'm always missing a piece of code somewhere. I'm like, I don't get it. And it's every single time I go to write a function, I'm just missing a piece of code somewhere that makes the whole thing not work. And that's the one thing I hate about JavaScript. Like, you can't even be wrong for a second. Because at least with HTML, if you're wrong a little bit, you're still going to have some of the text where you were right pop up. But it's like, you're wrong in JavaScript, you're screwed. You're just straight screwed. This is how much longer till you get the certification. Honestly, I don't know. I can show y'all exactly where I'm at, but it really depends on basically my speed, how much I can get done in a day. I'm not too positive, but I think I'm currently halfway. Back in your sort input array function, you need to get the values from your select elements. So since they all have the class values drop down, you can query them all at once. So use document.getElement by class name to get all the elements with this class by passing in the argument values drop down. Assign that to an input values variable with const. Okie doke. So we gotta do something. So I think we're going const input values, and then we're equaling document get elements by class name. I normally don't see people do this often. They just go for the query selector. So part of me is like, why do that instead? Why go for the query selector and not the get class element name? I messed something up. To a variable named input values. Const to declare variable. Okay, did I not do that? Oh, wait, no. Oh yeah, I forgot my quotes. We don't gotta talk about this. We don't talk about Bruno, okay? We do not talk about Bruno. If y'all are new here, man, make sure you end up hitting that subscribe button. We are so close to 1,540. That'll be amazing, but the sub goal is 1,550. So, hey, it really depends. It really depends. Let's keep this pushing. Remember that the getElement.className method returns an HTML collection, which is an array-like object of all the elements that have a matching class name. Yes. So you use the spread operator to convert it into an array. Oh. Okay, so convert the document.getElement by class name call to an array with the spread operator and assign it to a variable called input values. I'm not gonna lie. What is the spread operator? And I know I'm gonna be shocked when I see it, and I'm gonna be pissed. But call to an array with a spread operator and assign it to a variable called input value. So they basically want me to do it here. But what the hell is the spread operator? You should use the spread operator. You should wrap the spread operator in square brackets to create an array. What? So is this the spread operator? I would hope not. I thought this was just an array. Okay, I was gonna say. So, but it still does say wrap it in square brackets. So wrap the dot get elements by class name in square brackets to create an element. Unless they're talking about actually wrapping the value. Yeah, no. That's not the case. How can I forget what a spread operator is? I mean, honestly, the good news is that when you forget something, make sure you take a note on it. So just in case, we're going to go number sorter, and if you guys know the answer in the comment section what a spread operator is, and I know I'm gonna be shocked because I'm gonna be like, bruh, I knew exactly what that was, I just didn't know what the name was. So let's go spread operator, which is crazy. I don't know. I feel like I've never heard this. You said the 3 dots. It is easier and cleaner, but 3 dots as in, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna mess this up. If you're saying 3 dots, I'm immediately thinking this. If it's not that, I'm screwed. And I don't even know if I'm supposed to be putting that at the end. Like, what the hell? Call to an array with the spread operator and assign it to a variable called. Call to an array with the spread operator. I don't know, that part is confusing me hella hard. Hella hard. And then on top of that too, I'm also getting confused on, do they want me to wrap that in the array, or do they want me to wrap the whole thing? And then what? Do dot here? Okay, that can't be the spread operator. I'm tripping. It's probably this one. Okay, never mind. We got this. Actually, is it this one? No, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Never mind. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is quite simple that I don't need to sit here and like struggle for it. So let me just go and look what it is. Oh, so it is the dot. So I'm putting it in the wrong spot. Oh, wait, no, but this is wrong, though. So you have removed the values drop down value from the class name method. Oh, okay, so then I guess that is where it is. So where the hell was I putting the dot? Oh, I was putting it at the end for some reason. So they did the dot there. So then that should work? Okay, so you were right about the 3 dots. You were right. I've never heard of this. Honestly, they should give this a definition. I thought maybe I would have known it, but no, I don't. I've never actually heard of the spread operator. But maybe they showed me it before because they didn't even give me a definition. So I'd probably have to go and look for that myself. Let me go put a question mark for later because we got to make sure that we got this down pat. You need to get the values from the select elements, and these values will currently be strings and we'll convert them into numbers. So use the map function to iterate over the array and pass a callback function to the map that takes a drop-down parameter and returns drop-down value. So we got this. So use the map function to iterate over the array. So I'm assuming we're going dot map here, and we're going to open that up, and takes a drop-down parameter. I don't know if I need to put that in quotes, probably not. And then we're going dot value. Or are we just doing drop down? Oh, and returns drop value. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going, wait, no. What the hell am I doing? So I'm returning? Because it's saying to take a drop down parameter, your map callback function should implicitly return the drop down value. Oh, they want me to do, okay. That threw me off for a second. I get it now. So they want me to do this, get into my arrow function, and then implicitly return that. So we need to go drop down here, and then we need to go drop down dot. value. Hopefully nothing is uppercased. Okay, perfection. We got that down pat. On to the next. No big facts. Always refer to the MDN. Yes, that is for literally everyone, because MDN docs is literally perfect for every single definition you would ever need with coding. Truly. So you use console.log to print out the result of input values. So write the code for this inside the sort input array function, and to see the logged input values array, click on the sort button and open up the console, and you should see an array of strings like this. Okie doke. So before going further, make sure you observe the data type of the printed result in the console, and the next step you'll convert those to strings. So they want me to do console.log and print out the results of the input values. I'm assuming just put input value. And that doesn't work, they probably want me to do the value of that. But I'm sure this is probably going to work. We're going oh my gosh. Input, please, Marzi, just type slow. We're going input values, and then they said look at the console, which honestly I don't even know. Let me close that up. Okay, here we go. Yes. Oh, so if I change the number, will it print? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So it's printing in the console. It is printing in the console, but it's not sorting just yet, so we got to continue pushing. If you're new here, man, make sure you end up hitting that subscribe button. Currently been documenting my journey of learning web development for 158 days. So it's pretty sick. It's pretty crazy. I go live every single day, normally around 12 p.m. EST on the days that I work, but on my days off, I kind of go live around this time. So update your .map callback to call the number function, pass the drop-down value to that function call. Open the console tab to see that your input values in an array of numbers now. Sorry, how'd I read rows? I mean, honestly, I could see it. Update your .map callback to call the number function and then pass to that function. So I'm assuming, well, no, because it's not talking about the perimeter, is it? To call the number function, but not in the perimeter. Maybe it is in the perimeter. I don't know. I'm actually a little bit confused there, but let's go see. I don't think this needs to close. Okay, yes, I confused myself. Hold on. I definitely confused myself. So let me restart that. Because they want me to put, so call back to call the number function. Pass the drop-down value to that function. Oh, okay, I see what they're saying. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm like, what are we doing right now? So they want me to copy this, take that out, put that in here, and then see what ends up happening to the console. So that worked. Let's go and see. So now, I honestly forgot the difference. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't remember what the difference was. Let me see if I can erase it and try again. So let's just do drop down value and then do it. Oh, it's a little bit more spaced out. It has the dashes, I think is what the difference is, right? And then you do number, put that inside of here. I should have honestly screenshotted the difference. Oh, they don't even understand. Oh, oops. Then let me see. So yeah, it looks a little bit closer. They don't have that on the side, the little quotes at the top. Okay, so that looks a little better. I think it just made it a number basically, because at first it was a string, then I think it was a number, is how that went. So let's keep this pushing. Let's keep this wavy. It says now that you have confirmed the data type of the input values elements, remove the console.log. Hey, listen, I love me a little easy step. By the way, if you're new here, man, the more steps that we solve, the closer I end up getting to receiving my JavaScript certification. Definitely can't wait to end up getting that. Make sure y'all end up hitting that subscribe button if you are new here. You need a function to update the display with the sorted number. So start by using arrow syntax to declare update UI function that takes a single array. Okay, so because you'll be writing algorithms that won't immediately have a return value, set a fallback value for an array to an empty array. All right, okay, this is a little different. No, yes, convert string to number. Yes, I don't know if my stream is far behind, but I said that, which I'm very happy that I got that by myself, because I was like, yo, I need to make sure I'm understanding. So where is this at? Function that takes a perimeter. Start by using the arrow syntax to declare update UI function. So I'm assuming we're making this function, right? Yes, this isn't a function we wrote, because they're saying it like we wrote this function. What the hell is this? Oh, we did that. So we're going update UI, and then we're going to go equals, and oops, I don't know if they want me to do an implicit return, but I guess we'll see. We will see. That takes array as the parameter. Gotcha. Let's paste that. And because you will be writing algorithms that won't immediately have the return value, set a fallback value for array. To an empty array? I think you just do equals and then you'll do that, right? Okay, we ate that up. We ate that up. On to the next. On to the next. So to perform an action on each element in the array, use the method that is meant for iterating over arrays. So use the for each method and pass in an empty callback which takes number and I as the parameter. And I as the parameter? I don't know if they want me to use like the and symbol or do they want me to do the equals like how we did there, but I guess we'll see. And then what exactly? Use the for each method, but on what? I'm assuming the array, right? Because what else could we possibly be using the for each method on unless it's probably on a document, but I don't think that's how that works. So we're gonna have to hit that with, oh, how'd I get down here? Okay, we're gonna have to hit that with this, drop that down, and then they're saying takes the parameter num. I'm assuming they probably want it to be like that. Okay, so not like that. So they want it to be like and. Okay, I'm gonna confuse exactly how they want me to do this. So you should take two parameters. Oh, maybe it's just the comma. Okay, I don't know. I went a little bit too far. I think I started paying too much attention to what was happening here, but I'm forgetting this is a fallback. They're saying and, so I didn't need to do, I don't know. And then the and operator, why did that pop up into my head? It's understandable, but no. So next we got to go create a variable named output value node and set its value to the result of calling the document.getElementById method. Use template literal syntax to pass in the output value. Like this string to get the element by ID. Stan said comma. Oh yes, I figured it out. That's all that matters. So we got to go const output value node. We're going to set this to the result of calling the document.getElementById, and then I'm assuming we're putting this inside. I'm glad that they wrote this out because trust me, I did not want to write this. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. I was like, did I do something wrong there? But okay, we got that. The output value node. Let's keep this pushing. Set the inner text property of the output value node to num. I'm not gonna lie, because of how smooth this is going through, I'm probably not going to do what I said I was gonna do around this time. So set the inner text property of the output value node to num. Let's copy and paste. I think they want me to put it in here, not too positive yet. So we're gonna go dot, oh my gosh, I'm like really slouching and I'm realizing that my back felt crazy doing that. And then we need to make this equal num like that. There we go, on to the next. If y'all are new here, man, the more steps that we solve, the closer we get to that certification. So make sure you end up hitting that subscribe button and joining me on this beautiful, beautiful journey. So in your sort input array function, call your update UI function and pass input values as the argument. So they want me to call this function perfection. I'm going to copy and paste. We're going to input value. Sorry, my hand is somewhere else right now on my phone. Trying to see if I can send a message. But you should now be able to click the sort button and see the inputted array in the output. So then that should work. So see the inputted array in the output. Oh, I'm like, it's not popping up. I was looking at the console. So let's go 4, 4, 4, 4. Perfection. That's what's up. So now it works, but now we still need to get it to where it sorts. I mean, I think it's still pretty cool that it pops like this, but the point is that this is a number sorter. I cannot wait to create this project outside of Free Code Camp and do it by myself. See if I can do it on my own. I'm sure I can. I am sure I can. And that's something that's pretty cool if you were to join the journey. I build projects outside of Free Code Camp all the time. And currently the reason why I'm just building a project today or doing Free Code Camp today is just because I kind of last minute streamed again. I know that's like the worst thing I could do, but I'm a very busy person outside of this. Let's continue pushing here. So whoa, can't speak. Now you need to actually sort the array. So the first sorting algorithm you will implement, I cannot wait. Oh, it's bubble sort. Oh, that's the variable name. I'm like, I have never heard of bubble sort. I was looking for my pen, like, I was going crazy. I'm like, what the hell? But that is the variable name. So let's go bubble sort. And we are going to equal, and it says, oh wait, no, we're declaring a variable. Begin declaring the variable and assigning it in an arrow function. I thought that just was straight up a function. I didn't even know that was a variable. But okay, whatever. Then let's go array here. And we should be set. Unless I wrote that wrong. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. Shiver Me Timbers is crazy. Shiver Me Timbers is crazy. You'll need to iterate through the array for simplicity, so use a for loop to do so. Okay. Why would they say, are we just gonna leave it blank? Like, you didn't even tell me what to write. First of all, they didn't to iterate through the array. Okay, fine. They didn't tell me what to write, but I guess we'll be fine. Is equal to 0. And then it says your loop initialization I to 0. Okay. Initialize I to 0. I don't know if I need to do equal equals or can I just do one equal sign. But your for loop should have a condition that checks the value of I is oh, so I'm doing the wrong thing. Hold on. What the hell are we doing? That checks the value of I is less than the length of the array. So we gotta do the value of I is less than the length of the array. Dot length, I'm assuming, right? Because this is less than, and then the condition that checks. I mean, maybe I'm doing that wrong. Oh, and then maybe I'm supposed to do. Is it supposed to be I dot value, or am I tripping? I dot value, or am I tripping? Probably gonna keep it as I. We'll see where this goes. We should initialize to 0. Your for loop should increment I by 1 each time it runs, and then yeah. So I already. Oh, this is the for, bruh. I'm tripping right now. I'm so tripping. Okay, because I'm like initialize. Okay, now I get it. And I don't remember if it's supposed to be by a comma or a semicolon. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Oh my goodness, that had me so confused for a second. I haven't wrote a for loop in forever. I started writing an if. I started writing an if statement. I was like, what the hell? All right, so then we got to go I++, and then that should be good. If it doesn't run through, it's probably because I was supposed to be using a semicolon. But if not, then I'm probably misheard what they want me to write. Okay, so it probably is a comma. Unless there's something else. What else do they want me to do? Initialize I to 0. We done. It says I is less than the length of the array. Okay, we got that. Unless, oh yeah. Then your for loop should increment by 1 each time, and your for loop should be empty. I think the only thing I'm thinking about is maybe, could it be the commas? Is it really supposed to be a semicolon? No. Can't be that. That gets me every time. And that still wasn't it. How is that still not it? Let I equal 0. Your for loop should have a condition that checks I is less than. Well, first of all, they're underlining this, so maybe I got that backwards. Like, what the hell? Okay, no, they're still underlining it. And then I incremented. Let me go and see. Do they have a console here? Because what the hell is going on? They're saying N. You know, I don't think they do. What the hell is going on? So you're letting I equal 0. So this part looks right. Or is it saying I? Maybe that's where I'm tripping. It's saying initialize I to 0. Is that where I'm going wrong here? No, I think it's supposed to look exactly like that. Unless this is supposed to be like equals. Hold on. Or maybe it's the dot length that's throwing this off. Let me go and see. And by the way, if y'all had answered this in the comments, I'm not going to. Okay, so that's where it goes a little bit weird because it uses it when we go like this. But I'm not going to check the comments just yet because someone probably already wrote the answer. And I want to see if I could figure this out myself as of right now. So you need to iterate through the array for simplicity. Use that. So if I is supposed to be less than the array dot length, I feel like the commas is what's throwing this off. Or maybe I'm looking too much into that. Should be empty. I by 1 each time. So I know I got that right. I know I got this right. It's coming down to this in particular. So the length of the array dot length. I already tried that. That doesn't work. But it's saying your for loop should initialize I to 0 as if like I didn't do that. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe that is where it's going wrong. in the end. Maybe that is where it's going wrong because it's saying I. Let me see real quick. I20. Let me see. Maybe it is the commas that's throwing this off. All right, so it was the comma. So at first, where was I going wrong though? Because I swore when I did the semicolons, it didn't work at first, but it probably was because I had something else written. All right, there we go. So at least I figured that out. I'm glad I figured that out. I didn't want, and by the way, because I know some of y'all are new here, when I'm sitting here and I'm like trying to figure something out, sometimes I like to try and do it myself. So unless I like verbally say, chat, can you help me? Don't give me the answer. So sometimes when I'm trying to solve it, you may feel like I'm ignoring you, but I'm not ignoring it. I'm just trying to do it by myself. So I just wanted to make sure that that was exactly what I was getting at. So it says real world example, JS, const, sort array is ascending. They just overcomplicated it, but you learn other things just to understand example. Oh no, trust me, I know exactly. I actually do know exactly what I'm doing. It's just that it got a little bit confusing. Well, it wasn't even confusing. It was straight up I should have just switched the semicolon. But because you need to compare elements, you need to use nested for loop. This loop should iterate through every element in the array. But I've been so used to, like, recently, these last couple of days, I have not used no for loop. Like, I've been using if statements a lot, so I tried to write it like an if statement at first, and then that was where I was getting confused. But so this loop should iterate through every element in the array except the last one, so use J as your inner loop's iterator variable. So they telling me to change the I? Like, what the hell are we talking about? Okay, so I definitely misheard what the hell they were saying. Oh wait, no, I think that is what they just said. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that's still wrong. It says the inner loop should initialize J to 0. Oh, I think we're doing a whole different loop. All right, so I think we're writing a whole different loop. So I think we keep this one I, I'm assuming. Because use J as your inner loop. So what, do I just go again? Yeah, no, this is good. This is where I'm going to get confused once again. Because now I'm understanding what to write. But now I'm misunderstanding where they want this. Do they want it inside of my for loop? This loop should iterate through. And then this is kind of the same thing. So, but hey, we'll figure this out. I'm going to figure this out. But like I said, if I ask for the help, then definitely help me. If I don't, I got this. Which I don't think I got this, but it's okay. We'll see. You should have a nested for loop. Okay, so maybe they do want it inside. Your inner for loop should iterate through every element in the array except the last one. Oh, okay, so that's what I'm trying to get this to. So it wouldn't be dot length. So I think the first one is right, the last one is right. But it wouldn't be array.length. Now this would be except the last one. Why can't I remember what it is? I know exactly, like, it's something here. Except the last one. Or is it supposed to still be dot length, but you do like -1? No, I don't think that makes sense. I'm gonna have to say, let me see real quick. The loop should iterate through every element in the array except the last one. Unless maybe I'm not supposed to initialize it to 0. Maybe it's supposed to be 1. So we're gonna have to see, because I'm not sure if that's where the issue is, or is it more like my dot length? Maybe I'm supposed to be doing like dot length and then do something like this, but then what? I don't think 1 makes sense. I'm not sure. Or is it supposed to be like dot slice? That's a little bit shaky. This is free code camp. Dot slice. Should it just be J? No, that doesn't make sense. I know this is probably where my issue is, but exactly how am I writing this? Would it be -1 like I said? Okay. Well, at least we're on to something. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I'm trying to put it as an array. I think I'm supposed to do this. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I think I overthought that one. I definitely overthought that one. I was just supposed to put it in array. I mean, it was supposed to be -1, so I was right about that, but for some reason I thought it had to be inside of like the brackets. Yikes. Yikes, Marzi. Like this, for instance. Or like this. But for debugging purposes, add a console.log. I'm assuming inside of here, so we're going console.log. And then we're going to pass it the arguments array. So I guess we're separating actually, I think you can just separate them by commas. So we just gotta go paste that here, erase this, and then let's go array. Perfection. We got that down pat, man. We got that down pat. If y'all are new here, man, join the journey. Hey, we're at 1,540. That is what's up. Thank y'all so much for joining. Thank y'all so much for joining. So in your sort input array function, declare a sorted values variable. Okay, so we finally left that area. Kind of struggled there for no reason because it was never even that deep. But it's okay. Sometimes we gotta struggle to learn. Okay. So assign it the value of calling bubble sort with its input array. Is bubble sort a function? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to call bubble sort with input values array. Hold on. So are they telling me to do input values and then like what? I'm not sure. That kind of confused me. Then update your UI call to pass this to pass sorted values as the argument. So I'm getting a little, let's see. Okay, we did that. For a second, I was like, hold on, what do you mean? But okay, we got that down pat. On to the next. To achieve the bubble up result, you need to check if the current element is larger than the next element. You can do this by accessing the array at j and j+1. So create an if condition. There we go. This is where I'm used to. Give me my condition. But honestly, let's see what they're talking about though, because they're saying you can do this by accessing the array at j and j+1. So create an if statement that checks if the current element is larger than the next element. If the current element is larger than the next element, I know exactly what that means, right? We're going like this. But what is my current element and what is my next element? So you could do this by accessing the array at j and j+1. So what? Am I doing array? And then I'm doing this or something? Like what are we talking about, my guy? I'm a little confused about that. What am I actually targeting? Oh my goodness, I was so close. I just was supposed to put J in this one. So I knew what I was doing. I just picked the wrong one. So when your if condition is true, you need to swap the two elements bubbling the larger element up toward the end of the array. So to do this, declare a temp variable and assign it the value of array j. And by the way, for Codecamp, it does offer free certifications. You just have to, of course, go through all of the courses and finish all the course certification projects. And then you'll be able to claim your cert. I got my first one in responsive web design, and now I'm trying to get this one in JavaScript. When your if condition is true, you need to swap the two elements bubbling the larger element up toward the end of the array. So to do this, declare a temp variable. So, okay, we're going to go const temp variable and assign it the value of array j. Ooh, array j? What are we saying? Then assign array j the value of array j. Okay, hold on, because now where this is going, wait, actually no. They want me to assign this the value of what? Of array j+1. So either this is what they want me to do or I messed up. And then finally assign the array j value of temp. So either I'm messing up right now, and I'm supposed to be doing this separate, or I'm able to do it all in the same line. Alright, I was supposed to be doing this separate. It's all good. Actually, wait, hold on. I think I'm supposed to... Wait, am I supposed to do this separate? So what? It's supposed to be like... Because that doesn't make sense. Because then why am I coming down here to be like, yeah, I want you to equal... I mean, hey, maybe it makes sense. I want you to equal this. And then we're going to close that off. We're going to close this off. So then be like, and then we want you to equal temp. Like, is that what we're doing here? Or did I just complicate things? Okay, no, that's what we're doing. Okay, we ate that up. At first, we went a little crazy. At first, we took it too far. Didn't need to go in that route whatsoever. Finally, after your outer loop finished executing, return the sorted array. Okay, I understand they're telling me to return. Okay, nothing wrote. They are telling me to return. Return the sorted array. Oh, are you talking about my sort input array? Oh my goodness, bro. How did I do that? Okay, I messed up. Oh, they just array? Bro, I'm thinking too hard. I'm thinking too hard. This is the issue. Sometimes it's the most basic one. Sometimes it is the most basic one. So click your sort button to see your bubble sort algorithm in action, and if you open the console, you can watch the steps the algorithm takes. Oh, okay. That's pretty dope. So now that you have confirmed it works, remove your console.log call. Where? Oh, okay, sorry, I got a little aggressive there. I was like, we did not create a console.log call, but we have. So time to implement another sorting algorithm. This time you'll be implementing a selection sort. Selection sort works by finding the smallest value in the array, then swapping it with the first value in the array. Then it finds the next smallest values in the array and swaps it with the second value in the array. The hell are we saying? And it continues iterating through the array. Then I want to watch the screen, but this side is late. Damn, that's tough, man. It is honestly tough about when to stream. I normally stream around 12 p.m. EST though, and I think it still would be late for you, but it would be a little bit earlier, so it probably would be like 12 p.m. for you, I think. But around this time, yeah, no. You'll watch it tomorrow. Thank you so much, Grizz. Or hey, listen, you can watch cause I end up leaving the stream up. So you can finish the stream later after it's uploaded when you wake up and stuff like that. So start by declaring const selection sort, but I'll be catching you later, man. Hopefully I can see you in the next stream tomorrow. And assigning it an array, arrow function that takes an array parameter. I hate that they call it like that. I feel like they should just say an arrow function, because when you say declare variable, you're making me think an actual, like, something like this. So update your sorted values to be the result of calling selection sort instead of bubble sort. Okay. That's all good. We're good. That was a simple step. I love me a little simple step. Is it working yet? Oh, the button doesn't even work no more. Select bubble sort. A selection sort needs to iterate through the array, so declare a for loop. Okay, we got this. Marzi, don't fail yourself now. We can do this together. Actually, that was weird. Go back here. So we're going I equals, I don't even know if they want me to do I, because they be wanting me to do like random letters. And then, actually, where are we going? Where are we actually going with this? So we gotta do I is, bruh, can I type inside of the right thing? So I is less than array dot length. So I think we're just doing the same thing. And then I plus plus. It should increment 1 each time. It should be empty. Oh my goodness, I do it every time, y'all. I don't know what it is. Every time you give me a for loop, I never declare the first part. I don't know why I do that. A selection sort relies on checking or tracking the index of the smallest value in the array. So declare variable min index. Gotcha. We got this. Const min uppercase index, and set it to I minus. Set it to I. Oh, this ensures that if your current value is the smallest, it will be swapped with itself and not be moved. So you'll need to be able to reassign. Oh, makes sense. To reassign the value of min index as you iterate through the array. So then write another for loop using j as the iterator. This loop needs to start at the index after I and iterate through the rest of the array. Okay, so I think we just leave that there, and then we're doing another for loop, and this time we're doing j equals 0. But I'm not exactly sure how they want to do this array dot length part. I don't know, iterate. So the loop needs to start the index. So I don't know if that's +1. Like, what the hell is the index? And then I think you do j plus plus because it's still going up. And then we still need to close that out. So I did something wrong. And so I initialize j to I plus 1. Oh. My fault. I misread. That's I plus 1. And then it says you should iterate through the rest of the array. So then that means don't do this. And you should use let to declare. Oh, okay, gosh. I honestly don't even know why I use const, to be honest. But your for loop should iterate through the rest of the array, and your for loop should increment j. So maybe no length? What do they mean should iterate through the rest of the array? Should iterate through the rest of the array. And j is already incremented, so I don't know why they're saying this one. J is already incremented. This loop needs to start the index after I. I don't know. Would that be +1? What are we saying after? Let me just try a couple of things. Let's just go array. Okay, array doesn't work. We got length. Let's go -1. I think I already did that. And then I think we already tried +1, right? Yeah, we already tried +1. So then I'm confused exactly because it's saying the rest of the array. I thought just doing dot length is the rest of the array. So I guess not. Because of anything, because it's gonna be I, assuming whatever number I is +1. So if I is 5, 6. But I'm confused, and then it goes up 7. Iterate through the rest of the array. Oh. Yeah. That was annoying. I'm sitting here trying to use logic. And it was a syntax. It was a syntax issue. Glad I caught it though. If y'all are new here, man, definitely hit that subscribe button, man. We are on the road to 1,550, and we've been documenting this journey for 158 days, and we're going to keep it pushing. So, hey, hit that subscribe button. I go live every single day, 12 p.m. EST. Make sure you catch the lives. Inside your nested for loop, add a console.log called check the values of array, array j, and array min index at each iteration. You can click the sort button to see how your algorithm is traversing the array. Then write an if statement that checks if the value at array j is smaller than the value of array min index. If it is, set min index to j. Start over, Marzi. Inside of your nested for loop, so we're talking about right here, add a console.log, right? We know we gotta move slow. And we're going to go array. Okay, so basically the same thing we did last time. But just make sure this is a comma. There's no and. At each iteration, you can click the sort button to see how your algorithm is traversing that array. Oh, wait a second. This is honestly a little bit cooler. Like imagine you are like trying to break. Okay, wait, actually this is a little bit criminal, but let's say you're trying to break into like a lock. And you're like, there's only 4 numbers. There's only, 0 to 9 you could put. Let me click sort. It kind of shows you exactly how much numbers you could do. No. Okay, fine. So then write an if statement that checks if the value at array j is smaller than the value of array min index. Am I writing this after? Because if I always assumed, maybe you're not. I don't know why I'm jumping so far down, but you know what? It looks a little better to me. That checks if the value at aj, so I don't know if I need to do dot value, but we'll see, is smaller than the value of array min index. If it is, set min index to j. Okay, we got this. We got this down pat, y'all. To j. Okay, we ate. I honestly thought I was fumbling the bag somewhere. It says, gang, are we dead? How old are you? I am 22 years old. Why? Do I look young or do I look older? Let me know. Do I look like I think someone told me one time I look 12. I was like, damn. I mean, thank you. Hey, listen, I would love to stay looking young. I'm glad about that one. So after your nested for loop, you found the smallest value, you need to swap it with your current value. So like you did in your bubble sort, use a temp variable to extract the value of array I, then swap the values at array I and array min index. So use a temp variable to extract the value at array I. Said 12 is valid? Really? I look 10 years younger? I mean, that's kind of scary. Like at first, I was like, I'm happy I look young, but if I really look 10 years younger, that means when I pull up in that car to go order food, motherfuckers be looking at me like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hold up. A. So like you did in your bubble sort, use a temp variable to extract the value at array I, then swap the values of array I with this. After your nested for loop, so after this, you found the smallest value, you need to swap it with your current value. So are they talking about in here, my guy? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And what the hell do they mean by swap? What the hell do they mean by swap? I think they're talking about... Are they talking about this thing? Oh, no. So that should still be after my if. So let's just copy and paste this. Maybe we got to basically do something very similar. Oh, it literally told me that. We don't gotta talk about what I did. But this time we're doing the variable to extract the value of I and swap the values of I think I to equal array min index. Hold on, I just got a headache. I straight up just got a headache. So we're going comps. That makes sense. Then we're going I, and then I think we're just switching this to, oh wait, no, we're switching this to array min index. Array min index, and then we're switching this to array min index equals temp. How did I screw this up? How? You should assign array I to temp. We did. You should assign array min index to array I. Really? So I'm just supposed to go the opposite? That don't make sense to me, but okay. Okay, so is that where I went wrong? Min index? Oh, no. Then you should assign temp to array min index. Am I putting everything backwards, or did I have it right and they're playing with me? I think they're playing with me. Oops. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, copy this. Marzi, it is okay. Paste this, space, then paste this, and let's see. That's not what they want. Restart. Go back. Copy this again. I knew I was right. So then, oh, maybe they want me to erase this. I'm not exactly sure. And this is supposed to be I, and then just copy this for array min index. Maybe it was a syntax error. So this should run, but it doesn't. Oh, maybe it is because they want me to put it like completely. Maybe they want me to put it here. Oh, okay. So I was right about the first time. I should have just stuck there. It says JS is a pain in the neck. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. JS is just, it sucks. It sucks. Honestly, but I feel like, the more that I realize I start learning, it feels great. But when you are straight up, you can't breathe. It's like, come on. Actually, how many? Oh, I think we got 45 questions left for this specific one. Hey, that's what's up, y'all. I don't know if we're going to finish, but let's see if we do. We got 31. I need to see if my partner is back. Are you? Okay, sorry. Just got to make sure. It says take solution, my guy. Take solution. So finally, after your outer loop has finished, you need to return the array. So once you've done so, you should be able to see the output change when you click the sort button. You need to return the array. So I think they literally mean return array like last time, which I overcomplicated, but hey. So that's pretty cool. Let's do 9. Now what? Oh, okay, now it's changing the numbers. But it's putting it from least to higher for some reason. When I think we're trying to do higher to least. So we just got to end up switching that up. Switch your selection sort now functional. Remove your console.log statement. Oh, I'm like, where? Like, every single time, I'm like, why can't they just zoom in? Zoom in on it. The last sorting algorithm you will implement is the insertion sort. Oh, I just realized this is the sorting. Oh my goodness. And the whole time I'm like, I'm gonna take notes on these sorts. And I didn't even take one note because I got lost. ChatGPT said, I see what's going on in your code. You're trying to implement selection sort, but you've accidentally mixed in some bubble sort style swapping inside the inner loop. Oh, I mean, well, at the end of the day, well, when it comes to free code camp, you kind of have to do what they're saying. So I can't really like delete what else they have that doesn't make sense. So as of right now, we can only do what they say for each step. So we got to go const insertion, because eventually they might make me just delete it. I don't know if they're showing me what I'm doing, or well, we'll see. We'll see. You got to go here, drop it down, and then it takes array. So now we're doing another sort, which is crazy because I didn't even take no damn note. You said lol. I thought it was a bubble sort. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, what are we doing? But I realized that they're basically making us name each sort and then showing us what each sort is. So it's like, this was the bubble sort, this is the selection sort, and then we're doing the insertion sort. I'm like, why didn't they make that a little bit more clearer? As before, no, they probably did, and I just missed it. But as before, update your sorted values variable to be the result of insertion sort instead of selection sort. We just keep switching it. We just keep switching it. So let's keep going. Give me a second. My partner is calling. They're probably here. Are you outside? Yeah. All right, well, just give me a couple minutes. Well, I'm gonna go downstairs to get you, but give me a couple minutes before I end this live. All right, bye. Alrighty. So, real quick, this live is shortly coming to an end because I have something to do after this. I have an event to go to. Can't wait to go. Might vlog it. It says, "Are you single by any chance?" Oh no, I just mentioned my partner. Just mentioned my partner. So actually, you know what? We're probably gonna leave this here because I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to finish these steps anyway. And this is a good spot to stop. So I'm sorry, y'all. We had to end up stopping here, but trust me, y'all will catch me tomorrow. Y'all catch me tomorrow. I know you may miss me, but you'll catch me tomorrow. So definitely make sure you end up hitting that subscribe button and tune in tomorrow, bro. I'm so sorry because I do have an event that I do gotta go to. You said, bro, chill. Are you talking to me? Oh, what did I do? Was I too hype? I didn't mean to be. Unless you're talking about the other person, then okay, understood. But I do have an event that I gotta go to after this, and I might get some clips for it. So if you followed me on my Instagram, you should be able to see the exact clips. And I gotta put my Discord on the screen too. But by the way, my Discord is in the description. So definitely go and, you said I show speed. But definitely go and what was I about to say? Damn. What was I about to say? Oh, definitely go in my description if you want to join the Discord, and hit that subscribe button if you want to catch the next live where we're actually going to finish this free code camp project and then hop into a different project that we got going on, because we have Front End Mentor and we were doing a project on there. By the way, Front End Mentor is a really good place to like get some good projects that help you with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So it's definitely super goated. So I definitely highlight Front End Mentor if you want a place that can give you ideas on how to build a certain project. The only thing is that they currently do want you to replicate their project if you're going to submit your code. And I like it personally, but some people, they're like, I want you to build your own thing. It's like, but honestly, there's not really much of a difference, but okay. But then besides that, I should have a video coming out later tonight, but I'm not sure, man, because I should have had it edited before 5, because I have to be at my event for 5. So, oof, I screwed myself. I kind of screwed myself, but hopefully I can edit in the car. So there might be a video coming out tonight at 8 p.m., me doing my barbershop series. If not, I'll probably drop the video early tomorrow, maybe 3 p.m. tomorrow, so you all can catch that video a little bit earlier. But I will be catching y'all in the next one. Y'all are amazing. I would love to do a Q&A, but I gotta get ready for this event. See y'all later. Deuces.